This here is from Meghan's mole on X, and she says, who performed the not safe for work act on Gavin Newsom for him to tell this lie, Prince Harry or Meghan Markle? My guess is maybe both. So it's an interview from the BBC where Gavin Newsom has some very nice things to say about Meghan and Harry, and I must remind you, Meghan and Harry's political beliefs happen to line up very nicely with Gavin Newsom. I guess that's just a coincidence though. Anyway, let's see what we got.
Two Californians by the name of Harry and Meghan are in the news today because Prince Harry wanted a better security deal in his eyes from the UK. Do you think our country has handled this member of the royal family well?
Well, I'm a little biased. I don't know. And I mean that. I quite literally haven't paid enough attention to how your country has handled it. I will say this, they're proud residents, and I'm proud they're residents of California. And I've gotten to know them. And you talk about those wildfires. I just want you to know, without any fanfare, one of the first volunteers that I saw within hours of the fires was Prince Harry.
All right, man. He's just so fake. If you're a fan of Newsom for like other political reasons, you know, whatever, but he just said he got to know them well. And then he just said without any fanfare. But like, if you get to know someone well, how could you not have some kind of bias or some kind of fanfare?
And his wife, and that was a point of pride. They didn't need to be there, and it's not the first time. I've had dozen experiences, and by the way, I'm not exaggerating, 10, 11 experiences similar where the Prince and Meghan have shown up. So that's all I can add to the conversation.
What were they doing in the firefighting crisis?
They were doing two things. They were showing up for first responders, of which they have a unique connection, and I see that in terms of the rapport. And they were also showing up for the community without being asked. They were there handing out materials and supplies, asking if they can get involved in the food banks and distribution of emergency supplies. I saw that in floods down in Santa Barbara. I saw that in other fires that got less attention in the past. I've had the Prince reach out to me on other causes asking, how can I get involved in a way that doesn't generate all the attention? And that to me is a character test. That's my direct interaction. All the rest, I leave all that noise to others and more objective minds.
Okay, so I think to keep it real, there is part of Meghan and Harry who does want to help. But I also think at least half of it is about clout and look what we did. It's so great. Now, think about it. We don't know about all the things they showed up to help. He said there was like 10 or 11. But I think they could plan it very strategically and critically. They're not going to make news on every single one, but they are going to get to know Gavin Newsom a little bit as they go on these things. And that's going to help them moving forward and just to know connections. I mean, you can't do the same trick every single time and expect people to fall for it. So I think they've got like half of a brain when you put both of them together, and they know if they show their face every single time at some disaster, it's going to be inauthentic. So instead, when they show up at one of those things, they could kind of buddy up to whoever's there for future use. Let's see what some people are saying. And this person thinks the newscaster's tone is kind of negative and expecting Gavin to say something negative. I mean, to be fair, I kind of got that vibe a little bit too. But I mean, we all know he wasn't going to say something negative. F off Newsom. Those two will always volunteer where there will be cameras. What do they actually do? I guarantee not much. They donate items that are donated to them. Never from their own pockets. Meghan will show up anywhere. There's sure to be a camera and news crews. I mean, hey, not for nothing. We don't know that for sure, that they don't actually buy these supplies. I can't prove it. I can't see receipts and who paid for it. But even if they did, you know, for the amount of money they have, it's not like they're busting the bank and making a real sacrifice. And they can give whatever they want. Not like they've got to spend a certain amount that's so expensive. They want to give $5,000, they give $5,000. They want to give $3,000, they give $3,000. Whatever they want. It doesn't like really matter to them. Harry name-dropped Newsom in his letter to NYPD complaining over a cover-up. He's their political friend. Well, I guess I'm pretty much learning that now, and it's no surprise. F off Gavin Newsom, you're as bent as them. Where's that missing money, by the way? Not exactly sure what that's about. Oh my god, volunteers or disaster tourists, Newsom is such an idiot. Alright, fair. What a load of BS, Gavin. We all know you gave Meghan your phone number. That could be too. That's BS with one of my favorites, Dave Chappelle. I'll give that a heart. Okay. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. Doing pop culture, whatever comes up in the news. If you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.